So I finished the second Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. They got a little bit more budget, but it starts off with Harry Potter out the closet. He ain't living under the stairs no more. He got Dudley's second bedroom, and it just reminded me, I hate his auntie and uncle and that cousin so much. Okay, I hate them so bad. Introduced to Dobby, who's a house elf. Don't really know what that means at this moment, but he's hell-bent on destruction, and Harry Potter, I'm not going back to Hogwarts. He's banging his head on the wall. I'm like, Big Dobbs, brother, you gonna get Harry back in that closet. And we don't need to be out there. So finally, they go to Diagon Alley, and then they head to the school, and we're introduced to Draco Malfoy's father, Lucius Malfoy, who 1000% stormed the Capitol, voted to end segregation, donated to the Trump campaign. Big, they took our jobs. Doesn't mind the tariffs. He's like, people should pay their student loans back. And why are you coming to our country illegally? He's definitely like that. And his son gonna call Hermione a mudblood. I said, mudblood? So we ain't no reason for slurs. Okay? He called her a mudblood. And then he calls Ron Weasley and them broke. Now, Ron Weasley and them are broke. Okay? That baby broke his wand and taped it up. He said, I ain't got money for the new wand. I know they drink Tampico down at the Weasley household, but they got a household full of love. I'm glad Harry moved in with them. The Malfoys, I don't like them. Okay? They think they're the Targaryens. They think they're pure blood wizardry. I'm in a tunnel, and I'm not doing this video over again. Okay? So then the doggone walls talking to Harry the whole movie. I'm in another tunnel. Deal with it. Harry Potter sees he gets into a fight. He sees the snake. He gets into a little one-on-one with Draco Malfoy. He starts speaking in tongues to the stage. I said, boy, you speaking that tongue? He said, they said, boy, you ain't supposed to be speaking in tongue. You ain't supposed to speak that parsley, whatever they said he is. Parcel, I don't know. The only other person who spoke that was Voldemort. Right? And he was like, I don't know how I did it. And then Dumbledore like, well, you got some of his powers, and you got the 21 Savage tattoo with his powers in there. Okay? So then we find out Tom Riddle, through memories, is orchestrating this whole thing. I'm like, man, Tom Riddle, he is he a memory or is he a person? Because he picked up the wand. When I tell you Tom Molivore, whatever his middle name, Marvolo Riddle, when that boy switched them letters around and said, I am Lord Voldemort, I about lost my mind. I said, Tom Riddle is Voldemort? How? When? How? What? I thought Voldemort he was in the back of that man's head, and he was spoke the last time. And now he's working as a memory, and he anti-black. He hate himself because his dad was a Muggle. So he's a half-blood. You could call him mudblood if you use slurs. I don't use slurs. I'm going to call him a half-blood, but he anti-black. He don't love himself because his dad was regular. I don't know my father's name, Riddle. So I'm going Lord Voldy. I thought it was cool that the Jean Grey Phoenix saved the day that Jean Grey had plucked the snake's eyes out, helped Harry out. That was good looking. And then Big Dumble, he said, he dropped a bar in this movie. He was like, well, Harry was like, I should have been Slytherin. But, I got to be Gryffindor because I chose that house. And he was like, what's the difference between me and Voldemort? Me and Tom Riddle, we got a lot of similarities, which I was thinking that too. I was like, hey, boy, y'all, all right now. And Dumbledore said, it's not our abilities that show us who we truly are. It's our choices. Big bars, Big Dumble. Big Dumble, not the little. And then as the movie closed out, I just want to remind you, Hermione is the smartest of the bunch. They would not be nothing without her. That baby spent half the movie petrified and had the doggone answers clutched in her hand with the homework. The snake is in the pipes. And at the end, Harry tricked Lucius Malfoy into freeing Dobby. He was there for him like Jay-Z helped Meek Mill get out of prison. Dobby got the sock. He's free from the Malfoys. And we finna watch The Prisoner of Azkaban. Shout out Hagrid.